Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Well, not quite, we're actually doing an Acorn Life, but I just had this idea that I wanted to be nostalgic for once, and I wondered what happened to my old world? What happened to the beta stages where I would send my map off to people to, enjoy and play around in and edit. And it took me a good hour, maybe 2 hours of searching my inbox and my sent messages on YouTube and just trying to find out where it went, because I found a website which had an expired link and I was just kind of wondering, what happened to that? It would make a good new episode. And I managed to dig it out of my inbox. I won't put anything in the description of who I found it from, but I'll definitely send you an email. I know you're using a Verizon email. If you're still here watching this with a Verizon and you edited this and sent it to me at some point, check your old Verizon inbox. Maybe you'll have a message from me thanking you, or maybe I'll forget. But either way, this is extremely nostalgic. I mean, look at it. We're back. I can't even remember what I called this place. It was just the Acorn Tree, right? Oh, this is incredible and makes me sad at the same time, like this was all so long ago. This is playing on the newest version of Minecraft, so it took a while to get sorted and loads of crap is bugged. So like doors are bugged and I spawned somewhere in the nether with no items, so I just had to kill myself in order to get out. Maybe that house is supposed to be like that. Anyways, let's go have a look around and I'll just talk for a bit in an Acorn Life, because why not? Here's the next level. God, so many things. I probably won't get a chance to visit everywhere in this video, but it's just absolutely incredible to come back after so long into a world that I thought was long lost and abandoned and just gone in time, you know? Oh, let's harvest these. These haven't been harvested in over 4 years. Oh, you've been waiting for so long and now your time has come. Now let's replant them. Come on, we're not that destructive. We've got to respect the old series and how it came about. And I never thought I'd be playing this game, especially now. Never thought I'd be playing it again. I've got my Blue Yeti on the go again. I always seem to come back to the Blue Yeti. I'm just going to turn my monitor down in case the Blue picks it up. I should really be playing with headphones again, but I'm not. I'll pick these up. Oh, incredible. In fact, I should really put my headphones on. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so my headphones are back on now, so now I can actually listen to the audio and just talk as normal, and I don't seem to be as creepy. I know my housemates can probably hear me. Hello. But whatever. I tried to be quiet, but it never works out, so let's just head all the way down. I remember the elevator. I swear, I was going to say, I swear there's a quicker way down, but apparently that was it. Oh, so what's in here? There's probably, like, all my items are probably missing. I swear I had storage somewhere as well. Did I? Or was that downstairs? The undergrowth? Let's go take a look at where I used to put all my crap. There's something over there, we'll have a look later, but I can't find any chests. So there's a mine. There's my landfill. So some people built like disposers and stuff, and I just come up with the landfill just because I thought it was funny. And oh yeah, this takes me to my pyramid. This was supposed to be an Acorn Life, and obviously the nether's dead. See, doors are bugged. And now we can go up here into the pyramid. I think all my chests have been removed, so there's no items. Let's keep going. So, as I look around and get all nostalgic, oh, the library. I remember doing something cheeky in here. Oh yeah, someone filled it in. Yeah, there was a chest in there with diamond tools. I remember that, and someone found it, and I was so like, how did you find it there? It was like, how? Anyway, so what's been happening recently? I honestly don't know I had things planned, but it's just kind of fucked off out of my head because I'm just so amazed to be playing this again and just how nostalgic it is to come and dive in my hot spring. Splishy splosh. Okay, that's enough. I guess this is a good way to kind of talk about what I wanted to do with the channel, what's going to happen. This was my old trapping base. I wonder if it's still got stuff in it. I mean, did I ever build a way out? No, I did not. So if I ever get in there, I'm not getting out. Yeah, so what's on... And there's my kennel. Jeez, I'm interrupting myself, but I don't care. So what I wanted to do with the channel, I honestly don't know, or I didn't know. I still don't know. In the last one I mentioned that I'll be ending this year, or at the end of the year, if stuff doesn't pick up and I don't get more back from the time I'm putting into it. And I know I haven't put in too much effort, but I'm trying to, because I had a couple days off over the Easter holidays. Yeah, I was kind of like, where are we? Summer bank? What? Yeah, but I had some time off over the bank holidays, Easter holidays, whatever, where I literally played like an entire day of H1Z1. I went out to the gym. I'd done all the things I wanted to do for a long time. I got some videos out, I played games, I had fun, I went to the gym. I had such a productive day because I wasn't at work. Like didn't have to worry about waking up early in order to get my shit ready for work, and then I didn't have to worry about gym because I could have gone any time I wanted. I don't know why I'm down here. This is not interesting. Let's see if I can remember the way back. Hopefully the Yeti isn't picking up all these sounds. I'm lost. Oh, this way. I remember the redstone. Oh, God. But it's, it's not something I can... I'm resuming back to where I was, by the way. So, resuming from earlier, it's not something I could sustain, obviously. I have no income from YouTube. I'm partnered with Machinima. I have been for over 3 years, maybe 4 now. But it's a pittance, It's maybe a tenner every quarter. That's pretty much my earnings from YouTube and it's gone down every single quarter over the last couple of years, just because I never made it in YouTube. It was something I enjoyed doing. I still enjoy doing. I wish I could do more of. I have so many ideas, and it was a creative outlet, and life just got complicated, It was... I mean, I'm sure you saw it through the Acorn Lives and just my channel, and I took a break, and all the times I went away, life just got in the way, and because I didn't have the income, I wasn't doing things I wanted to, and I was spending all my time on this and just gaming, which honestly, if you're doing all that and not getting paid, that's all you're doing, you're not going out and having a social life or anything like that, then yeah, you're going to burn out, you're going to get depressed, and that's what happened to me. And obviously I was getting no compensation for my efforts per se, and oh wow, I'll go through this in a second, so I'll come back to this if I remember. So what I'm saying is, now I'm an adult. I'm 25 years old. I started this when I was 19. I'm 25 now. I'll be 26 in just over a month. I've entered the world of professionals. I'm technically like a business analyst, although my actual job title is stupidly long and specific to my company, because whatever. I've entered the professional world, and I expect compensation for my time. I expect to be paid for the work I do, and producing entertainment is considered work. I put a lot of effort into the videos I make, or I used to. I've done sort of minimum effort videos recently. H1Z1s were minimum effort, especially in terms of audio editing. I used to do a lot more because I had a lot more time. I don't have the time now because I have to go to work. So what I'm saying is, if I can pick up the channel a little over the next year in 2016, if I work as hard as I can to produce good content on a semi-regular basis, once a week, twice a week, depending on what happens, and it picks up, then I'll consider staying, and maybe depending on what happens, could go full-time, could not, could go part-time, who knows. So what I've done is I've set up a Patreon page. Now, I know this is hugely controversial, but all I want is to genuinely continue doing this beyond 2016. And if the YouTube ad revenue doesn't pay it, then maybe I can receive donations to keep creating content from just people like you that still watch me and have been here since 2009 when I was 19 and started the channel. So there's a link back down to the Patreon page below. The videos I'm considering producing will take more than, how do I explain this? This is probably very boring now. I'm just looking through all this, but the videos I want to produce will probably take more time. How do I explain it? So, okay, I'm explaining it like this. The minimum threshold which I put on Patreon is to, produce solidly 1 to 2 videos a week, I believe. Like, the target for that, to just solidly do that for this year, is way below minimum wage. Like, the amount of time it would take to create any new video for the channel would be, it would be like, to what Patreon would pay me, it would be, considered slave labor. That's as close as I can describe it, but it's sort of compensation because I'm doing something I seriously enjoy and I'm actually getting some form of payment, which is kind of what the world is all about. Oh, secret these days. And as an adult, I need it to live. I need it to be happy and go out and do things and live my life the way I want. Wow. God, can we take a ride? Oh, I have to keep clicking. There we go. Whee! Wow, where does this take me? I'm gonna have to turn that down. So, okay, it takes me here. I'm going back. So where was I? Yeah, in the end, I would definitely love to be compensated for my efforts. That's basically what I'm saying, and I'll work hard for it, obviously. And I don't know, if you're still here and supporting, get out. How do you get out of this thing? I have not. I'm stuck. I'm genuinely stuck. No. There we go. Okay, I'm free. So apparently I had to press left shift to dismount. I tried that. It didn't work, but you learn something new every day. I'm not going to bother with these because they're more hassle than they're worth. I can't remember where I was in my train of thought, but summary, Patreon. I would appreciate any monthly donation people can make to the channel, to me as a person. As you know, like, I'm trying to buy a house. That's my next goal. That's what I want to do with my life, and maybe one day I can go part-time at work and actually kind of have a more enjoyable life, because honestly, I really, really, really do not like the professional lifestyle of waking up crack of dawn in order to go to work and get taken the piss out of because they don't pay you. It is what it is. It's what life has come to. My audio career didn't pan out, and I remember talking about my audio career in this map so long ago. Like, it's just been so many places all over the world. Let's take a look at a few more houses, but basically my point's gotten across. It's a bit of a long-winded way to say it, but I would appreciate any help, any support, just any love from you guys. It's been a good run. I'm feeling very nostalgic right now. I'm just going to carry on now. So I've got my point across. I don't really feel the need to bash on any further about it, especially so late at night. I mean, it's like 11:30. People can probably hear me quite clearly. Okay, I'm just going to check out the gravestones and the Hall of Fame before I go. Memories. Here lies Tom Sparrow, who hungered for bone marrow. Oh god, a poem. One night while out hunting, he found himself heavily punting as his life had been ended by an arrow. Oh, I've read that before, but it's still funny. I don't remember it, but it's still... Here lies a fellow named Croc. He loved updating his blog. He went to the bog, let out a log in here. That was kind of the end of Croc. Here lies an unnamed man who we think was rather bland. He mined all the time and encountered the land of the slimes where his flesh was in high demand. Okay, that wasn't quite as rhymey, but whatever. Here lies a man named Randy. He was lively and dandy. He went out one night and got into a fight with the zombie and the zombie thought he was candy. Here lies the man named Bob. He always went and sobbed. He complained all the time but would not cease to whine, so he felt the wrath of a mob. Here lies James. Oh, I'm guessing that's the guy who made this? Okay, here lies James Meyer. He was the town crier. He was fat, he was proud, and he shouted so loud that the consequence turned out to be dire. Well, if that is your name, thank you, James Meyer. You've... Church of the Insane. Crafting Miner. No, okay. Maybe? No. I know who the crafting miner is, and it's not James Meyer. But... oh, God, good times. Oh. Crafting miner again. Without ever seeing his face, the acorn will never be seen. All we can guess is that he is a craxy acorn, which is why I have made a big acorn-shaped head. Apparently that's me. We've all seen my face. My face isn't a secret anymore. It used to be, but YouTubers go public now. Alright, well, let's just take a quick look at the Hall of Fame, or the Wall of Fame, and I'll leave it there. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.